So at this point, you've received a functional diagnosis, you've been coached through some self-care management strategies, and you've received some self-care videos. This is when we start to get the question very frequently of, do I have to move like this forever? It seems like I'm moving around like a robot. I have to move from my hips and my legs and I can't bend over. Isn't the spine supposed to flex? The answer is yes, the spine is supposed to flex. But I want you to consider the principle of movement options. When you have pain at this degree, or if you've had pain that's been sticking around for years and years and years, it's probably your body telling you that it is exhausted from expressing that movement option day in, day out, and being in that said position day in and day out. So when you're moving this way, for example, the lunge video or the shortstop squat video where we're trying to keep the natural curve of the spine and move from the hips and the legs, it seems very robotic. And at first it is. But when we even get you out of rehab and we start talking about strength and endurance and body coordination and balance, this is how we train people how to get stronger, faster, and just more resilient anyways. They know how to flex their spine, but they also know how to hold it rigid, solid, and move from their hips without moving from their spine. So right now you've exhausted your movement option of spine flexion. For example, rounding the spine, your diagnosis is flexion-sensitive back pain. And we are keeping you away from that position for a little while we teach you a different movement options. So that once you get out of the hole, then we have both options available to us. Yes, we can round from our spine when we need to, but then yes, we also, if we're going to be under a lot of load or carrying some heavy grocery bags, we know how to keep that spine rigid, solid, and move from the pistons of the hip rather than continuously stress the lower back. So to answer the question, no, you don't have to move like this forever, but these are movements that need to be very viable to you at any given moment throughout the day in order to stay resilient, stay healthy, and prevent this from actually happening over and over again.